Name's Bryce Stanley. I grew up in Bolivar, Missouri. Anybody? We got some fans. All right, that's cool. We went away for a while, living in Kansas City and stuff, and I just kind of started coming back. I actually moved back, but the world's changed a little bit around here. Coming from Bolivar, heading down Highway 13 with all the fantastic caverns, billboards, Trying to figure out what that budget is all about. Then you get to I-44, and they're like, we're going to have you drive on the other side of the road. For just a little bit. I have no idea what's going on there. I'm going to go back when I'm sober and see if I can figure out how to get through that thing without getting honked at. So, I don't know if we're like British for like 1,500 feet there. 400 meters, I don't know metric. Did we not win all the roadway rights in the Revolutionary War? Is that what's happening right there? I'm just saying my teeth are way too nice to be driving on that side of the road. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be in charge of tourism for Springfield, but if I was, the first thing I would do is not let people get off I-44 on that exit. Doesn't have anything to do with the roads. It has to do with that Walmart that's right there. I don't know if you guys have been in that one. A little scary. It's scary. That's about 8 tooth per capita in there. Few number of people. Bad. I was in there like 20 minutes. I had to tell 3 people that they dropped a tooth. It's not mine, dude. Pick that thing up. So, I don't know. In that area there, I heard the tooth fairy collects more adult teeth than he does children's teeth. In that area, so it's kind of cool. He's got a little program he does up there, though. I do like this. On the adult teeth, instead of putting money under the pillow, he puts like copper tubing. Helps kind of keep the economy strong in that area. You got to keep everybody working. They can't all panhandle. So. Let's see, made fun of North Springfield a little bit. All right, I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. Sometimes I cry when I cut the other vegetables so the onions don't think it's all their fault. I like to do that. So, faked an orgasm the other day while I was masturbating. I was just really tired. I think y'all got that one. My girlfriend and I filmed a porn a couple weeks ago, and I was prepared for the camera to add 10 pounds. I didn't realize apparently it takes off about 4 minutes. More of a Snapchat than a porn. Really. Exciting stuff. Big news here. I got engaged in November. Yeah, pretty exciting. Got married in March, and then 12 years later, I got divorced in May. Little trip down memory lane for you there. That one takes the single ladies on an emotional roller coaster. I like that one. I don't know. End up with 2 sons out of my marriage, which is cool. Pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have realized, but they're getting older. Kids won't take responsibility for anything these days. Have you guys noticed that? It's getting kind of sad. I had a couple of my friends that got divorced last year, and their kids didn't even blame themselves. It was their fault. Do your homework, and mommy and daddy will stay together. That's the rule in Bolivar. So, I don't know. I kind of blame this No Child Left Behind in the school system. I think that's the problem. These kids these days. I'm a little older. I come from a generation back when I was in school. We had this little trick we did. We left kids behind. That's what we did. A lot of times face down in a trash can. Just send them the message, you know? Send them the message. Went back to my class reunion a couple years ago. Got talking to some of these kids that have been put in trash cans. I realized they all had one thing in common. They all got out of the trash can. They're doing just fine. Doing just fine. One of them gets to feature at Blue Room Comedy Club sometimes. That guy's going to make it. He's going to make it. I feel like we worship our kids on the back of our cars a little too much, too. You know, got to put the baby on board. I don't know about you guys, I'm not changing my driving habits for your baby. I'm not taking fewer selfies while I'm heading down the road. Because you got a kid in your car I don't even know. It's not going to do it. They get a little older and we got to put all the crazy, like my kid's an honor student, some elementary school. That's not true. They're not taking your kid aside to help with cancer research while the other kids learn to add. Your kid made the same hand turkey at Thanksgiving as all the other kids. Just maybe didn't eat the paste. So, I don't know. They're getting crazy. I saw one the other day that said my 45-year-old son lives in my basement and works part-time at Long John Silver's. It's a little much. I mean, I'm assistant manager. She could put that part on there. I worked pretty hard for that. So, and then they get to play on these ball teams, and the ball team names are all stupid now. Have you guys noticed that? It's like the Thunder and the Attack, the Threat, you know. I don't know why they can't just be normal mascots, you know, like a Liberator. You know? Everybody knows what a Bolivar Liberator is, you know? And we played for the Liberators, and we played against teams with normal names, like the Republic Tigers, the Ozark Tigers, the Stockton Tigers, the Hollister Tigers, the Willard Tigers, Carthage Tigers, Humansville Tigers, the Wablo Tigers, the Skyline Tigers, and the Logan Rogersville Wildcats, which is basically a tiger wearing a different shirt. It's really all that is. So, I don't know if you guys know, I did some research on why there were so many tigers in this area. Does anybody know why? Doesn't seem like a whole lot of tigers around. It's from back when the bald numbers were coming up from Branson. And back in that time, there was like a lot of like little wild tigers running around in the Ozark Mountains. And they would like come up to the schools. And then the kids would be like, hey, can we keep this tiger? And the teachers would be like, yeah, sure, it's a tame little tiger. We'll just keep that tiger. And so all the schools had their own little live tiger as a mascot. That's on Wikipedia, guys. I don't know. You guys get it? And I don't really know. I mean, I don't know what happened to all the tigers. I know a couple things. I know Springfield has a lot of Chinese restaurants. And I know there's more meat on a tiger than a house cat. So, put the rest of the puzzle together on that one. So, played a lot of tigers. My senior year in football, the girls had made a big sign that said "Beat the Tigers," you know, for our first football game. We were all excited, and all my buddies was like, "Oh, I'm gonna run through that bitch," you know. My other buddy's like, I'm going to run through it. And the coach is like, hold on. Nobody's running through it. We need that banner for 7 more games this season. Run around it. So, I don't know. They got the weird names now. I feel like if, we're going to name our teams weird names, they should be more reflective of the kids on the team. Does that make sense? Like the Knicks Entitled. There we go. The Republic Spoiled. I don't know. The Ozark Medicated. They'd be calm at least. I don't know. The Willard Don't You Know Who My Dad Is. Be a good team name. I don't even know if it fit on the jersey, but I like it. Not to be confused with the Buffalo, we don't know who our dad's is. That's a different team, guys. It's also a little offensive if you're from Buffalo. Sorry about that. Should be the Buffalo, we don't know who our dads are. I think that fixed it. Guys, I've gotten to the point of my comedy career where a lot of times after shows I'll spend 30 minutes or an hour just signing autographs, and I don't mind doing that. Now I got a whole backpack full of autographs I need to get rid of. So, if anyone wants to, actually, if you do want a souvenir, I got these lighters that are pretty cool. I got Bryce Stanley comedy on them, and then they do have my autograph on the back. That's what I do after shows. So if you want one, I guess put a hat out there, and you can throw whatever you want in the hat. It takes up to $100 bills. So it's got a bottle opener on the other end, so if you get you a lighter, you get a free bottle opener. If you just want a bottle opener, it comes with a free lighter. So that's pretty cool. If you want to take one, take off running, I'm in no shape to chase you down. End up with a free lighter and a bottle opener. So, you guys want one? Who wants it? Oh, this guy. Oh, there. You guys can fight over it amongst yourselves. So I was at Taco Bell the other night, 2 a.m, because I like to party. I was looking on the diaper changing station. There's Braille on there. When's that going to come into play? With a set of circumstances that leads to a blind man in a Taco Bell bathroom with a baby that needs changed. I was thinking, like, what's that Braille even say? I hope it says, you need to find a friend. You don't need to do this all on your own. So, all right, I was making fun of kids earlier, but I got a heart for the kids. If any guys are interested in it, I started this program if you're interested in it. It's called the Surprise Baptism. What I do is I go to public pools. I just hang out in the middle of the pool. Wait for kids to get close to me. When I get one close, I'm like, boom, can I get an amen? I don't get a lot of amens. I get yelled at by moms a lot. What are you doing to my son? I'm like, take it easy. I just gave your son eternal salvation. You're welcome. I realized I can stand out in the middle of the pool and just go, Polo, Polo. One of them will close his eyes and come right to me. Saves me a lot of steps. If I get bored with that, I'll go over to the kiddie pool and just start splashing and making little Methodists. Guys, I know that's not how baptism works, but feels pretty good. Feels pretty good doing the Lord's work, so. So I was on a mission trip to Whitewater last summer. When I realized I can just wait at the bottom of the water slide. It's so much easier. Let the kids do all the work themselves. I saved like 400 kids that day. Saw 3 moms lose their bikini tops, so overall, pretty good day on the mission field.